Because the thing is, everything was taken away from us. You feel what I'm saying? Today, we follow the customs of the other nations. All right? Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
So he said we're going to discontinue from our heritage. What does it mean to discontinue? Stop, right? It's no longer going to happen. It's no longer going to be in effect. You feel what I'm saying? So he said we were going to discontinue from our heritage. That happened, bro. That happened when we came here on slave ships. All right? They taught us everything that they wanted us to know. They tell us shrimp and crab is a delicacy. You feel what I'm saying? But God told us don't eat that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So we lost our train of thought, everything. They gave us certain customs and holidays to keep. God gave us Passover.
Right.
Pentecost.
Right.
The Sabbath day, which is today.
That's right.
But they gave us Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. But you won't find none of those biblical feast days. You won't find none of those days biblically in the Bible.
That's right.
Because we will discontinue from our heritage.
Bring it out.
That who gave us?
That I gave thee.
That God gave us. He gave us our heritage as a people.
That's right.
Give me all heritage. Give me all Sirach 17 and 11.
Bring it out.
How you doing, sister? What we bringing out right now is some very important information. All right, we're bringing out that we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and God chose us.
That's right.
All right, but now, then once we do that, we're going to show you how we must conduct ourselves as God's people. All right, read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
Did you catch that? What God gave us for a heritage? Read it again.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for their heritage.
You got it? What he gave us? What else? Read it one more time.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
What he gave us for heritage? The law.
That's right. That's right.
Is our life. You feel what I'm saying? When you read this book, the Bible is nothing but a book of God's laws.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When we keep God's laws, we will not go through the things that we go through. The reason we have been discontinued from our heritage and have these curses upon us because we broke God's laws. You feel what I'm saying? But guess what? Now it's time to come back to them. Today is the day to change. You feel what I'm saying? All right? So give me Deuteronomy 12 and 10. Look, give me Zechariah 11 and 5 real quick. Cause I gotta bring this thing to life. You feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? Everything that's in this Bible is happening to us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's a reason why they got certain laws set in place just for us. It's not no coincidence. It's not that they just picking on us. They know we God's chosen. You feel what I'm saying? So they try to get back at God by dealing with us. You feel what I'm saying? Read that.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Who possesses us? No, I'm talking about right now. Who possesses us? White man, right? What? Read that again.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
What that's talking about? It say who slay. Slay means to kill. You feel what I'm saying? And then they hold themselves not guilty. They do it. It's all over social media. Everybody recording it, and they still get off free. But that's biblical. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing about it, once they do that, we still don't know what to do about that. We don't know that. Guess what? The Most High controls everything. He said, "I create evil and I make peace." You feel what I'm saying? So that's in His hands. But give me Lamentations 4 and 17. All right? Because this is the problem right here. For the last hundreds of years, we always went about it the same way. We don't never change about when something like that happened. All right? Read that.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet felt for our vain help.
Read it again.
As for us, our eyes as yet felt for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
So guess what? He said we want the vain help time and time again. We always go to other nations to try to help us, but they can't help us.
Right.
That's what the Bible just said. Cause what we do? We go and protest. We go and march. You feel what I'm saying? We go and what we do? We go and get in city council. You feel what I'm saying? We boycott. We tear up our own communities. You feel what I'm saying? For a nation that can't save us. Cause there's only one person that can save us. That's the Most High God and Jesus the Christ. You feel me?
That's right.
Guess what? So we got to come back to this word. You feel me? So give me Deuteronomy 12 and 10. Cause you feel yourself in this Bible now, ain't it? Alright, so if I was to ask you what was your nationality, what would you tell me? Israelite.
That's right.
Okay. All praise. Alright, what tribe you from?
That's right.
Hey, all praise. That's a beautiful thing. Alright. So now knowing that you are an Israelite that the Most High God speaks of, now it's things that come with it. It's not just knowing, you feel what I'm saying? Because knowing is not going to get our people out of the conditions that we are in.
Right.
Alright? That's just half of the battle. You feel what I'm saying? Watch this here. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
He say, and now Israel. So now knowing that you are an Israelite, what do the Most High God require of you? What's your name, brother? Montez? Alright. So what do the Lord thy God require of you? Knowing that you are the people of the book. Knowing that you are the greatest of the greatest on this earth.
Yes.
What do the Most High God require of you? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him.
How do you love God? With all your heart, right? Because that's what the Christian church told you, right? So can you? But I'm saying, how do the Bible tell you to love him though? See, it's the thing. The Bible explains everything that you must do. It explains you how to love God. It explains you how to fear God. You feel what I'm saying? And it shows you how to conduct your life. Get that for me. Alright? The Bible explains itself. You feel what I'm saying? Because the Christian church taught us certain things. Hey, just believe in them. You feel what I'm saying? But they ain't showed you in the scriptures. You feel me? Watch this. Read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God.
So this is the love of God. Why? Because we can't hug God, can we? We can't kiss him on the cheek or nothing, right? We can't do that. But this how you love him. Read.
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
So to love God is the keeping of his commandments.
Right.
Alright? And he says not grievous, meaning it's not a hard thing to do. The Christian church tell you it's hard. So they can stay in their sin. And so they can keep our nation oppressed as a whole.
Right.
But it's not a hard thing. And when you look in this Bible, when you see everything continue to point back to the commandments, to the commandments, to the laws, that's all this Bible explains. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alright? So knowing you Israel, now you must start to love God and to fear him by keeping his commandments. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Cause watch this here. Give me what that is? Give me 1 Kings. No, before you give me that, give me Luke 13 and 3. Huh? We study it, bro. This is our heritage, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? This is our heritage. You can be in church all your life and don't know nothing. But as soon as you know you Israel, now you got to wake up and study and meditate. Matter of fact, give me Joshua 1 and 8 real quick before you get that. We're gonna show you how we do that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
I read.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
So it said this book of the law should not go out your mouth, all right? Read.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So day and night, you should be going through the scriptures, literally. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
This should be your focus of your everyday life.
Right.
All right? Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
So guess what? Once you learn what's in it, now you got to apply it to your life. You feel what I'm saying? It's more to just knowing. Now you got to apply.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? The Christian church, they don't teach us to apply. You feel what I'm saying? They tell us just believe. Just call on his name. You feel what I'm saying? Read.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Because he said, then, once you start observing what's in this Bible, and then you start applying it to your life, that's when you're going to start prospering in knowledge. I ain't talking about far as money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with this, all right? Read.
And then thou shalt have good success.
Because that good success is going to be you inheriting the kingdom of God.
That's right.
Making it in that 1/3. You feel me? Now watch this here.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
So he said, one of the laws he told us, he said, do not round the corners of your head. Round like Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Montel. You feel what I'm saying? He said, don't do that. All right? Read.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Mar means to cut. So he said, neither shall you cut the corners of your beard, meaning you should not shave your face. All right? But give me Leviticus 21:5. It'll be more clear.
Bring it out.
Just read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So he said we should not make baldness upon our head. The same thing the other scripture said. Read.
Neither shall thou shave off the corner of their beard.
All right. Neither should we shave off the corner of our beard. You feel what I'm saying? You know why? Because that beard gives you strength. You feel what I'm saying? The Most High God had a beard. Jesus the Christ had a beard.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And when you think about it, when our people shave, what happened to our face a lot? It bump out, right? It's not no coincidence. It's because God gave us a law not to do it. All right. So that's one of the laws. All right. So what you gonna do from now on? All right. But guess what? Our contact info on our flyer. But as far as your beard, what you gonna do from now on? Don't cut it.
That's right.
Hey, how you doing, sister? How you doing? You know your nationality, sister, according to the Bible? All right, give me that. Let me show you a law that will help out our community. All right? Watch this here. Read this. Matter of fact, before that, if I ask you, like I asked you earlier, I say, like, what are some of the problems in our community? Drugs. And what you say? Drugs, poverty, gun crime. All right, so guess what? This one of these laws is a major law that play a part in our community. If we were to follow this, that'll kill off a lot of that. Watch this here. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
All right, so it said we should not hate our brother in our heart. That's a major problem in our community. You feel what I'm saying? A brother might step on your shoes and he might get shot dead. You feel what I'm saying? A brother might a lot of ways we hate each other. We sleep with each other's wives.
Right.
We sell dope to one another. You feel what I'm saying? And drugs play a major part in our community. First of all, we shouldn't be selling dope to one another.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? But then a lot of people get killed behind that. A lot of people owe each other money. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Things like that. People might want to rob the next man. All right, so guess what? He said we should not hate each other, so we shouldn't sell dope to each other. You feel what I'm saying? Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So once we see that's going on in our community, so now we must correct that. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the young ones that's coming up, because they're getting wilder and wilder. You feel what I'm saying? They starting young. So we should tell them, hey, bro, this is not the way to go. All right, don't sell dope to your brother. You feel what I'm saying? Don't gang up on your brother and beat him. Don't beat up your brother because the side of the neighborhood he repping or a different colored flag he's showing. Cause them gangs, man, is definitely is taking away our community. You feel me? East versus the West, hellhole versus so and so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they right next to each other. That's the sad part. All right, keep reading.
And not suffer sin upon him.
So what we must do is correct our brothers according to God's laws. Because sin is the breaking of God's laws.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.